Welcome back everybody to Vintage by Jacob. My name is Jacob and I am a full-time online clothing vintage reseller, primarily on the Poshmark app. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am super excited to see you guys again. Really not much of an agenda for today. I just kind of wanted to bring you guys along, kind of show you my operations for today. I got to tie up some loose ends. I believe that's how the saying goes, but yeah, tie up some loose ends, do a couple miscellaneous things. I got a few items I'll share with you guys, a couple recent pickups, yada yada yada. But I'm just excited to have you guys back and along for the journey. All right, let's go. All right, well, I guess first things first, I just brought these in for my vehicle. I actually just went to the mall a few days ago because I don't even know what I needed. I think a birthday gift or something. But every time I go to the mall, I stop at a couple places, one of which being Rag Stock and the other of which being Plato's Closet. Both, because both have used clothing. I can usually find some really good quality pieces to sell for not always, but sometimes a very fair price. So I'm always excited and intrigued to go into there and kind of see what they have and kind of just turn just a normal errand into something fun and something that I can add value to my business. So I kind of want to show you guys what I picked up. We'll start with Rag Stock. And this item it's actually super dope. Is this flannel shirt. I'll flip it around here. Well, this is actually a super dope Tommy Hilfiger flannel. It's got like the vintage snowshoe and sled and the ice skates and skis. It's just got a winter vibe, and like I said before, I'll flip this around. I'm a Minnesota native, so winter is a big part of my life. It gets super cold in Minnesota, but I'm a huge outdoors enthusiast, and I love to do things like snowboarding, hunting, ice hockey, and just a whole plethora of different things. So I'll flip this back around again. So this type of vibe and this type of like a pattern and the things that this flannel displays is super dope for me, especially if this was my size. Unfortunately, it's a small, and I wear like a large, sometimes an extra large. Doesn't fit, but if it was, I would wear it in a heartbeat. But nonetheless, it's just a super nasty flannel, super soft as well, and obviously it's in great condition. Paid $10 for it. Honestly, I could have overpaid for it a little bit, but I liked it so much, I almost needed it in my collection. Not my collection, but in my inventory. So yeah. So that's the first piece. The Tommy Hilfiger flannel. Not bad. Alright, along with Rag Stock, I hit up Plato's Closet, and as you know, that is it's basically just a secondhand store, but they usually curate the items a little bit better than like a traditional thrift store. So I'll show you what I got there. And this first one is actually another flannel shirt. Pull the sleeve out. You might know what this is already, but this is just straighten it up a little bit, just an old school Wrangler Western pearl snap flannel shirt. Here's the Wrangler tag. I paid, let's see, $5 for this one. It's actually a pretty reasonable deal. It's got a super sweet vintage Western style, especially with the pearl snaps. It's all button down, or snap down actually, snap buttons. It's got like the pocket details. I don't know, it's just a really cool, here's where the cuffs are. It's got the traditional Western 3 pearl snap on the cuff. But yeah, these do pretty well for me. I go through, kind of a lot of, they don't sell as much as they used to, the Western gear, but it still is a consistent seller as long as I can get my hands on it. Doesn't sell for as much money as I used to, but a shirt like this is an easy, $15 to $20 profit on a piece like this, if you can pick it up for a good price. So yeah, I'm always excited to get stuff like this, especially when it's in really good condition like this. And this is actually one of the better ones usually. So this one is actually like the soft flannel material. A lot of them, here, I'll just find a better example. A lot of them are like Yeah, so this one, so this is a sleeve of another one. A lot of them are like, this is more like, it feels like almost like a dress shirt material, like a harsh cotton, not a really soft cotton. So a lot of, so not a lot, but most of them are that. But the soft brush cotton ones do way better for me, and just because they're more, I don't know, they're like a traditional flannel shirt rather than a button-down shirt. So there's that one. So two nice flannel shirts already so far that you know, just going to the mall for a gift and I was able to pick these up. It's kind of a no-brainer, honestly. And last, I believe this is the last item. Pull this out. It's got tags on it. This was also at Plato's Closet. Let me do this. This is a woman's item, a sweater. And truth be told, don't know much about this piece, but I'll share the details with you. There we go. So this is from a brand called, get these tags sorted out. There it is. BCBG Maxxeria. This was $6, and truth be told, the only reason why I picked this up, it was new with tags, and the original tag had $178 on it. I mean, I'm gonna have to do some comps on this nonetheless. It's like this this silver knitted sweater. It's pretty cool, to be honest. It almost looks like futuristic. Show the back side of the tag. But yeah, I mean, when I see something originally sold for that, I mean, I highly doubt that this is a really sought after company brand. But I could be completely wrong, but just from my speculation, I have no idea. I have no idea how close to that figure this thing is worth. I mean, even if it's worth a fifth of that, it was still a good purchase. So I'm gonna have to do some comps on that, and I will detail you guys later in once I figure that out. But yeah, just a really intriguing piece, just straight up silver sweatshirt, and that's that. Truth be told, it's really not that an exciting day in the basement, in the workshop. All I really have planned is just organizing some things, getting things ready to list. Not much shipping to do today, but basically just gonna take photos and get things ready to list, which is a whole entire process. I will be documenting that in future videos as well if you're interested in my listing process. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to bring you along, kind of give you guys a more in-depth look of just a casual day of what I do down here in the basement, in the workshop, which we will be getting out of one day. But yeah, but like I said, wanted to give you guys a look at these 3 really good items. Some more stuff I need to get kind of cleaned up and pictures taken of. What do we got here? This is a plush scarf. There it is, North Face plush scarf. That's a super cool piece. Some jeans in there. Just got a whole bunch of stuff on the rack yesterday. Here's some more things I actually need to get on a rack. I'm actually in the process of building another rack just because I have so much inventory that I got to get stashed away. But yeah, this is actually a really cool piece too. Is this FootJoy jacket, new with tags. I paid $5 for this at a local thrift store. It does have some golf clubs embroidery on it, and I mean, I know some people really get turned away by things like this, and don't get me wrong, it does affect the price of how high you can list an item for. But from my personal experiences, if an item is a really good brand and in really good condition, it doesn't affect how well it sells, but it will, but not to a very drastic point will it affect how much you can sell it for. So I mean, an item like this, you know, without this might go for $50 to $60, but even with this, I expect to still get about 40, maybe, you know, creeping up on $50 for an item like this. So I don't know, everybody has their different thoughts, but it's kind of proven for me that I can still sell items like that. But yeah, this is just a bunch of just t-shirts I gotta get stashed away. Pull a couple out. In and out t-shirt, getting ready to list. These are always cool t-shirts, the in and out ones. I grew up skateboarding, and I always thought stuff like this was super rad because, let me flip this around. I think stuff like this, like the in and out t-shirt, So I'm from Minnesota. Like I've said before, I don't even know if you can hear it in my accent or not, but I grew up skateboarding. I was really involved in the skateboarding culture growing up, and it's something that's still a big part of my life today. Um, but things like this I always thought were so cool. And I haven't came across stuff like this a ton at the thrifts, but when I was younger, I would always buy stuff like this In-N-Out shirt and rep it because I was so jealous of the California and the Southern West skateboarding lifestyle, and the fact that they had In-N-Out in California just made me jealous of it so much more. And I actually remember the first time I had In-N-Out. I loved it. It was after one of my really good friends moved to California. Went and visited them and tried In-N-Out, and I believed the hype for the first few times I tried it. But now it's, you know, now that I've had it more than once, it's still really good. But you know, the first time is always the best. So yeah, so I don't know. It's always cool to see kind of get pieces like this to give you, you know, some remnants of the past and kind of the nostalgia feel. So yeah, but yeah, this is just a bunch of random t-shirts that I gotta get filed away. What is this guy? Oakley t-shirt. Yeah, Under Armour. So yeah, some newer stuff too, you know. Still sells very well for me. There we go. But yeah, so like I said, kind of a, you know, a little bit uneventful day in here, but I still hope I showed you guys some really cool pieces. I still hope you guys learned a little bit, and basically my goal is to kind of just keep you guys updated with what I'm doing and kind of drop little nuggets of knowledge as I learn from what I'm doing and pass it along to you guys, because ultimately that's the best way to learn. You know, I make mistakes all the time, and if you guys can see firsthand how I'm doing things, how I have everything set up, and how my business is ran, hopefully that can be a benefit to some of you guys, and then in return we can all learn together. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know if it's gonna be short, I don't know if it's gonna be long, but yeah, I guess I will see you guys on Friday. Please hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. I would love to talk to you guys in the comment section. And yeah, I'm excited to see you guys Friday. Peace out, guys.